Hi, good morning, everyone, and welcome to week 5 of quarter 4. This puts us at the halfway point of the quarter, so know that we have plenty of time ahead of us so that you can still continue to make great progress. As usual, I like to start with the scholars of the week. This week, for period 3, I wanted to recognize Michael Nguyen because I know that you are consistently doing all the work and doing a great job when you turn it in. So keep up the great work, Michael. Period 4, similarly, Noemi, you've been really consistent about doing your work and making sure that the work that you turn in is like quality work. I know that you're trying your best and you're watching the videos. Both of you guys have really shown that you're using all the resources to complete all the work as best as possible. Jennifer Pardo, no surprise really. Like 3 of you guys have been mentioned, like the whole year you've been working really hard, and it's really not surprising that as we moved into the distance learning, you guys have continued to do so. So Jennifer Pardo, your work always impresses me. You always try your best and always have a great attitude too. And then I wanted to also give a shout out to Jorge Sotelo. In addition to what I've mentioned, I know that you have been trying your best with every assignment, and what I also like is that you've improved throughout the last month too. So any feedback that I've given, I can tell that you have been doing a great job. So thank you for continuing to improve and grow. As far as the week 5 reminders go, a few of them I want to repeat from last week. So just reminders, make sure that you're turning in your assignments and you're hitting that turn in button so that I know that you're done. Also, the text dependent questions. This whole year we've been practicing says means matters. The says meaning that you are adding direct evidence in your answers, and the means and the matters are just a way of you explaining the evidence in your own words, and then the matters making sure you're answering the question. So please make sure you're continuing to do so with your text dependent questions that are due each week. And then remember that last week I introduced that document. I will highlight it shortly so that you can see, but that's just a way of catching up on your reading. Progress reports are due in a couple of days, so anything that you wanted me to double check, just make sure you let me know, email me, and be as specific as possible so I can make sure that I check whatever it is that you want me to check. You can still catch up at this point of the year, so please don't be discouraged. I recommend starting with chapter 1, but you could always reach out to me if you're not sure how to catch up, because I like helping you guys come up with a plan. We are starting chapter 5 this week. We're reading chapters 5 and 6. So it's kind of exciting because, as you guys know, we just had the Logan children, and in the last chapter they broke their parents' rules. So this chapter we see, what happens with Stacy and TJ's relationship. Are they still friends? We also see, maybe is Stacy going to really get closer to Mr. Morrison? And maybe we see also just kind of more of what's happening with the Wallace store situation. So a lot of interesting things coming up. Thank you for those of you who are really used to our routines. Remember that these are the 3 things that are due each week: the chapter notes, the discussion post, and then a chapter quiz at the end. If you look at our schedule this week, I did make a few changes to it. I just changed the layout a little bit so that way you can see. Here's our inspirational quote of the week. It says, "I've missed more than 9,000 shots in my career. I've lost almost 300 games. 26 times I've been trusted to take the game-winning shot and missed. I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed." From Michael Jordan. So I like that quote because it's encouraging you to never give up and know that if you don't do something well, then that's okay. That doesn't mean it's the end of your story. So I like that. Okay, so the layout's just changed a little bit. It still has the scholar quote at the top. So it says, check in with 2 to 3 friends to see how they're doing and work on the same goals for the week together. I like this goal for our class too, just because I know with the Zoom sessions, I'm not seeing very many of you check in with me through Zoom. And I know, especially the Thursday Zoom sessions, those would be a lot better if more of you were able to log on to that. So make sure that you guys are asking one another and reminding each other so you can log into the Zoom sessions. I know that the goal is that it sounds like a Socratic seminar discussion, and it's more likely to sound like that if more of us sign in. So that'd be good. Okay, so here's the layout that I changed. It's the same information, I just organize it differently. So daily tasks, here tells you what you should be reading each day to be caught up with the readings, and making sure that you're leaving time on Friday to study and to take the quiz. I'm going to be posting the tutorial videos here. They're blank right now, but I'll post them after I finish them each day. Then here it tells you if we have Zoom sessions. So as you can see today, Monday, we have an optional one at 1:30. We don't have one on Tuesday. I have office hours on Wednesday. And then Thursdays, where you have your option to sign into our Zoom session at 1, which is what I recommend. And then at the bottom, it tells you if anything's due that day. So we know on Thursday, your discussion's due that day. Friday, your notes are due that day. And then I don't have a Sunday technically, but that's technically your last day for the quiz. So that just kind of gives you a little bit of a different format. But other than that, I think everything else is the same. So please let me know if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to answer them.